Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel once again. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. And of course, if you are a returning subscriber, I'm so glad to have you back on my channel once again. So if you're wondering who this beautiful face is, so my name is Onyeka Asamaka and welcome to my channel. Here on my channel, I make videos concerning like immigration content, healthcare related content, lifestyle content, and a variety of other videos. So please be sure to check out my previous content, as I'm sure that you would definitely find something that spikes your interest and you might just decide to stick around. And yeah, so speaking of sticking around, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can do so by clicking on the subscribe button. It's just down below, and when you do so, please be sure to also turn on the bell notification button, as it notifies you whenever I post a video and you will not miss any of my content at all. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about jobs that international students can work part-time in order to support themselves while they're schooling. So if you're interested in this topic, or even if you are still not interested, keep watching regardless and don't go anywhere. I feel like this video just doesn't relate to only international students. I feel like if you're also looking for something part-time to do, then this video also relates to you as well. So we all know that managing our time between school, making money, working, surviving and everything, it can be so difficult, and we also have like a million and one expenses to cover, and sometimes we need that financial support. So in today's video, I'm going to be making a list of a couple of jobs that one can actually get in order to support themselves, either as an international student or you're looking to do something on the side. So let's get right into today's video. So as an international student, you don't always have a lot of time to work because you're neck deep in schoolwork. So your study permit allows you to work only 20 hours weekly, and then you can also work full-time during holidays. A lot of people always ask me, and they come to Canada like months before starting school and begin to work to save up more money before they start schooling. No, it doesn't work that way. You can only start working as soon as you start schooling. So your school sort of like activates the student work permit. I'm gonna sneeze. Thank you. I'm sure it's a blessing. So I have them written on my iPad. I'm not gonna be. Anyway, so the first job on my list here is administrative assistant. So admin assistant jobs, they're like great for students or people who are looking to get into career fields like HR, accounting, office management, and so on. I feel like it's also a great way to step your foot into a particular organization. So let's say you're interested in working for a particular company and you're not really seeing the openings that you like, or the openings that are there, you're not qualified yet for those particular positions. I feel like starting in as from like clerical roles is a perfect way to get your foot in the door in that particular organization. Yeah, so admin assistant jobs, you can find them anywhere literally. It can be in hospitals, in offices, in schools, just wherever. And then it doesn't pay very much, but the average pay for like an admin assistant job should be around $20 per hour. Most times jobs that students get in order to survive are usually minimum wage job. I'm not really sure how much is the minimum wage for Ontario because that's where I'm located, but I'll be sure to leave it on the screen right now. And number 2 on my list, we have the teaching assistant position. I feel like this is also quite common for a PhD student. So back when I was in school, I had a lot of my professors using teaching assistants to help with like the schoolwork, to help mark student assignments and so on. So yeah, teaching assistant is another great way to add a relevant skill to your resume. And you can find teaching assistants could basically in whatever school that you're currently learning at. I feel like there should be like a job bank for your particular school, so you can look that up and they can earn from somewhere between like $15 to about $20. I know it's not a lot, but it should be enough to get you by for the time being. Okay, number 3 on my list, we have the sales assistant position. This is also quite common, not just with students but with regular people who are out of school as well. Like it's also a full-time job for some people. And work in any grocery store or retail shop or in a mall or wherever, you're just basically like helping customers on the floor of the business, like you're the attendant, with the cashier and whatever. So I feel like this is also pretty common and easy for people to get, and you get to earn from somewhere between $15 to $20 per hour depending on your location and depending on the store as well. And next on my list, I have the delivery driver position. I feel like this is also quite common, but for this position, you will need to have a car for this particular job or a bicycle. If you get what I mean? Again, this particular position is also a full-time job for some people that are not in school, and you can get this job with the likes of Uber, Lyft, Instacart. Right now, everyone should know what Uber is like. You're just picking up people and taking them to their location. But like I said, you probably need to have a car and to have a license for this kind of position. If you're just arriving in Canada, this might be a little tricky for you because it might take some time for you to get a car, or you can just buy your car outright if you want, so you don't have any car payments on your neck. And then you also need to try to get your license. I know whenever you come to a new country, your license is as good for 3 months before you need to convert to the country's license, so that might be tricky. But if you're well settled and you have all of this requirement, that is perfect. And the money you get from delivery, I feel like there's no fixed price because the customer also tend to tip you the driver. So I feel like the money can range from somewhere between about $15 to about $20 or $25 per hour, depending again on the peak periods and the location. So all of these things get very subjective. Ride sharing is another one. And then recall I mentioned bicycle. Yes, some people do like food delivery with bicycles. I've seen this in the likes of like downtown areas of different cities. I've seen that in London, I've seen that in Toronto. I see a lot of people riding their bikes. I feel like bikes are easier to get than a car, but if you don't mind, yeah. So you just, when you register with the app, you just register like using a bike. Another job that I have on my list to be that of a server slash bartender. Like I said again, these are full-time jobs for some people. It's not just I'm a student, this is what I need to do. No, it's actually a full-time job for some people. I don't need to explain what a bartending or serving job does. The name explains itself. And then it's minimum wage. You can earn from like $15 or $13 to whatever amount the customers tip you. So you have to be nice to people because there's a tipping culture in Canada. It was new to me when I first arrived in Canada, but it's part of me now. And next on my list, we have a barista. Barista is sort of similar to like a bartender, but you're working like in a coffee shop. Yeah, so you're basically serving people coffee, and it's still minimum wage, and it's from somewhere like $13 to about $20 per hour, depending on the situation and the location. And then next on my list, you also have the sales associate. I feel like this one might be tough because it's a hard job and usually works by commission. But anyway, sales associate, those people that usually go from house to house trying to sell a particular product to people, just trying to bring more customers into a particular business. So this is something that you can do in your spare time or in your free time. And most times they work by commission, but sometimes it's an average pay of about $13 per hour. So if that's something you're interested in, you can look it up. Another position it's quite interesting that people actually do, you can actually work as a babysitter. Yes, people actually do a lot of babysitting. A lot of people need babysitters. So if you have people around you that you know and that trust you, you can actually start charging for babysitting. You never know. But it's usually a lot of teenagers that do this particular job. But if you are open to doing it, that's also fine. But you just have to be really careful because people are entrusting you with their child, and it's usually minimum wage, and it can be from like $13 and above depending on your negotiation as well and the number of hours that you're working. Another job on my list is that you can also work as a dog walker. Yes, if you're scared of dogs, this is not for you. But if you're a lover of dogs and you don't mind walking people's dogs or even sitting people's dogs, because there's also something called a dog sitter, this is perfect for you. So you get to spend a lot of time with people's dogs, walk them, feed them while their owners are away at work, and yeah, just have fun. And then the average pay for a dog walker is about $15 and above. Okay, so these are some of the jobs you can get. And then you can also do some freelancing. I feel like this one you can earn so much more based on the skills that you have. You can sign up with Fiverr, and there's so many online freelancing websites that I can't remember right now. There's so many online freelancing websites that you can sign up and provide your services based on your skill, and you can earn money. And I feel like Fiverr is the only one I can think of right now. But yes, you can be like a copywriter, an editor. I don't know, just so many things you can do on Fiverr. So be sure to look that up. It's just fiverr.com. And be sure to look that up and sign up and see what skill you have that you're able to market. Okay, Upwork. Yes, Upwork is another one. And I feel like that's the number of things that I've listed. It's not exhaustive, there's so many more. And if you have more suggestions, please be sure to leave it in my description box, as people are also looking to get more information. So don't hoard information if you have any, okay? So be sure to leave a comment on this video. And yeah, getting a job, even as a student and even after you graduate, can be a hassle. Be sure to also reach out to your school if you're in school. You can ask like the student counselor person about how to get jobs. I'm sure there's like a job bank for every school that you can look into. You can also work as for example, in the hospitality department in your school. So you basically work like in the kitchen, in the lounge area, in the campus, just helping around, doing a bit of handiwork. That's also something that you can do, and it's also minimum wage. You can also work as a customer service agent if you're good. And working part-time as a student is going to help you a long time in building those transferable skills that you're going to need when you want to get the actual job that you're actually interested in. And it also helps you blend into the community a lot more better. And since you're new to a country, working and schooling is also a great way to integrate yourself into the community. I find that working in customer related positions sort of like equips you with that people skills and that confidence that you need, that you're going to be able to transfer these particular skills that you've learned at this job to other jobs. So no work done is no experience done is time wasted. So I'm gonna end this video here. I don't want to make it too long. So thank you for watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, check out my previous videos, as I'm sure that you'll find something worth interesting. And yeah guys, share this video, like the video, subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care and be safe. Bye.